Sorry guys, I just had to get my coffee so I could go through this. Get the extra get the extra caffeine dose and scream my heart out and lungs out. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that. My neighbors will start complaining. um, yes, so we are supposed to step into danger, which is fourth story. I'll try. I cannot promise that I will not fangirl. I'll have to do it off camera though. I'll try. I don't want to ruin your you guys' experience of this. But at this point, I think that this story got released in when? July? You guys would, and they're probably silent walkthroughs as well, without any commentary. You guys can check that out, but you'll have to excuse me. I will need to scream. I'll need to fangirl. So we're stepping into danger. This is the fourth part of the story. Here we go. With all senses gone, only the abdominal cavity spasm and contracts. It were as if the body had a hole. Hold on. The body had a hole? I'm sorry, yeah, I shouldn't. I'm sorry. This is going in a different direction than I intended. But let's go back. Let's go back and see what this is all about. Water, food, or something else. Devour him. It's your power. In pitch black darkness, eerie whispers flood my mind once more. They bubble only to suddenly stop, leaving cold air to gnaw at my memory. My head hurts.
She won't be sleeping forever, right? She's been unconscious for 1 day. We need to wake her up.
Easy. Just open up the back of her head, drill a hole in her neck, and...
Waking up from a hazy nightmare, I open my eyes. I can still feel the numbness from the gun's recoil in my hand. When I make eye contact with them, the pupils of two young men who look alike instantly contract. They quickly hide their drills and darts up their sleeves. The air freezes for a moment. I sit up. You too?
You're seeing things. I'm the only one here. There is no two.
I collect myself and look around. The room, old and empty, is dark. A black-gray cotton blanket hangs off the bed frame. Returning my attention to the young man, I point at his look-alike standing behind him. Then who's that?
My soul can leave. My body.
Behind him, the young man lurking in the shadow immediately sticks out his hands in front of his chest, rolls his eyes, and starts shaking. Ugh.
Are you stunned? Shocked? Boring.
Hi. Before you left Boss's parlor... Well, we already met. 4 days ago, to be exact.
We didn't just save you from that ungrateful traitor. We also brought you back to Oni Kindness's base.
So you want me to thank you? As my limbs slowly regain their strength, I quickly assess the current situation in my mind. I have been locked in a secret room with no light for 3 days, and during the times I was conscious for a few moments, I would catch a glimpse of Sylus. The twins are obviously sent by Sylus to keep me monitored. Well, I was mentally prepared for this. Finding myself in a direct confrontation with Onychines was beyond my expectations. I just didn't expect Onychines' leader to be an unreasonable monster.
Are you crazy?
You wanted to take my life, and so you've taken it. Now what? Have you already figured out how you'll pay me back?
No, you can't die yet.
Why? Are you worried about me? Save that for the day you actually succeed in killing me.
Oh, okay. I should stop doing this. I am sophisticated. I am not going to do this. I am not going to fangirl over a 3D fictional man. Hang on. I'm sorry. What? Nori. Please. Please. Don't do this. Nori. Stop. Stop it. Yes. I'm fine. We'll go back. That man's a healer? I'm sorry, what is going on? Anyways. Forcing me to resonate with him, and then tricking me into thinking I've killed him. He's insane. I wonder if he's keeping me in another location right now. Or maybe he got bored. Even though the Ether Core's other half is in Onychines' hands, being trapped here puts me in a vulnerable position. Girl, I'm sorry, but you kind of did it by yourself, okay? I am sorry, but you did it to yourself. Nobody asked you to pick that way of getting into the N1 on iZone. You did it to yourself. I wonder though, what is the reason all three of them wanted her to get into Onychines? Like, I know she wanted to get into it herself, but girl, you're an idiot. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. If I was the MC, I would try to find a different way of getting into it, not like this. Or I don't know. Maybe it's too early. Maybe it's too early. Let's see this. I need to leave and gather information.
We know what you're thinking. But after being hunted down in the nest, do you know how many people are out there looking for you?
I'm sorry, I take that back. She was an idiot. An idiot.
And even if you escape, you'll only get lost in the chaos of this no man's land.
Wanderers will eat you up. They also won't leave behind any crumbs, so... Stay here with our boss.
Throw away all morality and compassion, and this place will be a paradise.
I am sorry, have you seen the state of affairs? It's already bad enough. What more morality do you want me to throw away? What? It's bad. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Not literally, but you know what I mean. By the way, who's older? You two are basically identical twins.
Take a guess.
Could you come closer so I can get a better look? Maybe it's because my voice sounded so sincere that his lips curled. He saunters over without even a hint of suspicion. When he's within reach, I pull out a laser pointer and hold it against his neck so I can threaten him.
Hey, what are you doing?
Have you heard of the XT-7? The Hunters Association's latest weapon. Whether out of recklessness or carelessness, Onychina didn't search my body. It's a high-powered laser that can penetrate your skin and vaporize your blood. The good news is that it's quick and painless. The bad news is that you'll be losing a lot of blood from your neck. Are you squeamish? Kieran falls silent for a moment, then presses the door handle and moves aside. To my surprise, the door opens just like that.
Why are you staring at me? Did I say you weren't allowed to leave?
Okay, interesting turn of events. Interesting turn of events. Let's see. Also, my coffee's gone cold. I'm wondering if I should go and get it reheated, but I don't think I have time to do that. So we move on to part 5, Desire.
Okay, just go straight down the hall and you'll see the exit.
Yeah, this mansion is just like Sylus's taste. I can see why. I can see it. Yep. I let go of Luke, still afraid he rubs his neck and heads over to Kieran's side. But I notice his gaze is full of curiosity and desire for the laser pointer in my hand. Do you want it? Here. Not expecting me to be this generous, Luke reaches out for it, surprised.
Really? That's very nice of you to just give away a hunter's secret weapon.
It's a laser pointer.
You...
I flashed my own playful smile right back at him. Did I ever say it was the XT-7? As the two of them get farther and farther away, with every step I take, I can still hear their whispers behind me.
How far do you think she'll get? 30 meters?
I bet not even 10 steps.
I'll say 5 then.
With Luke and Kieran gone, I take out my hunter's watch. Unsurprisingly, there's no signal. The corridor before me is completely dark, like a deep, endless tunnel. While I didn't expect them to be kind enough to show me the way out, leaving that room could already be considered progress. There are several small crystal vases on the shelf by the wall. The drooping flowers in them have already withered. Yeah, you know when someone lets you walk off through a long corridor when you were a captive in a room that you were brought to, and someone lets you go off that easy? Yeah, that's it doesn't take you a genius's sense to know that it's a trap. Which kidnappers let people just yeah, that's the door, just walk off, it's fine, we just got you for our purpose, but it's, you know what, it's okay, yeah, go off girl, go off, pop off. Why is the MC so stupid? I am not that stupid. I'm telling you, she's supposed to have that What is that? The hunter's sensibilities or like sensitivity? What is that? Sensibility? Sensitivity? What is it? Yeah, like you know the intuition that lets you know that hey, I don't think these people letting me go easily is a thing. So, but okay, for the sake of the story, let's just say that they did. And we are going. No care at all in the world. The owner probably hasn't been home in a long time. On the other side is a blackbird. It's perched on a marble pillar that's half as tall as a human. Its metal wings are tucked in. Oh, is this Mephis? Never mind. I'll read that when I read that. I like crows. Crows are smart birds. A crow? Its eyes appear to be made out of rubies. They glow with a lustrous yet haunting hue in the darkness. Okay, so here's this theory I have, and it's because we are speaking of rubies. Now the rubies have appeared. So anytime I look into Silas's eyes, very particularly his eyes, they make me feel like flaming rubies, like someone set rubies on fire. Or because his gaze is so sharp and so fiery. But like apart from that, you know roses, right? When you look at roses and if you see them like in a kaleidoscope, um I feel like the ever blooming roses, that's how I would describe Silas's eyes as. The ever blooming roses. Roses that bloom eternally. If you look into his eyes, oof, I was meant to be a poet. I was meant to be a poet. Its eyes suddenly move, fixing its gaze on me without blinking. It's alive? As I prepared myself to take a closer look, it suddenly spreads its wings and flies towards me. Its razor-sharp feathers barely miss the top of my head as it passes through the narrow gap of an open door. To pass through the corridor, I'll have to go there. I hesitate for a moment, then follow the crow. Alrighty, right. Wait, a narrow opening, is it? Let's go. Melodious classical music seeps out from behind the door, making the corridor even more peaceful. A relaxed male voice rings out amidst the graceful song. It's like I'm hearing a monologue behind a curtain.
They plan to implant protocors to human hearts, and also implant human consciousness into wanderers. Their little project has a name, the Fountain of Ete.
You should know I'm not interested in other people's business. And Mephisto said you lied. You're not even telling me everything. It's a shame. You threw away your last chance.
Silas? Never mind. I need to escape first.
No, please, forgive me. You can still use me as a tool.
Our deal is over. No. If you'll excuse me, I have to entertain a more important guest.
The pleading voice stops abruptly, like a balloon that leaves nothing behind after it explodes from being filled with too much air. The room falls silent for a moment. The music suddenly stops before transitioning into a more gentle song played by string instruments.
Aren't you going to come in?
I knew they were up to no good. Everything is beautiful, from the clean white tablecloth to the silverware sparkling under the light, to even the ice bucket with bottles of red wine. Yeah, very Sylus coded. The gory scene I envisioned didn't appear. Instead, this calm room, the other voice's owner, had vanished without a trace. This feeling again. I'm hungry all of a sudden. Why? Sylus picks up the decanter beside me, walks to my side, and pours me a glass of wine. Behind me, the shadows press down, their invisible pressure suffocating. I hold on to the chair with one hand to steady myself and grab the knife on the table with the other.
This will be useful for defending yourself in the N109 zone.
Don't do this to me, Sylus. Please. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Yes, the upholstery matches. I mean, the dining chairs all match. The walls match. The sofa also probably matches. And the cushions match too. Yes, Hal is very dark and brooding. I like that. But where are we going with this? I need to go look. This is what happens. I go through the story and then I'm like, yeah, I kind of need to go through the story again so I can like have like a proper idea or the understanding of the things that I missed, because I'm like so focused not on the story, on the characters. This one in particular has my attention, so like let's see where this is going. Sylus coldly chuckles as he places a familiar gun on the table. Now, are you mocking me?
I'm giving you a way out. Since you can't escape, why don't we make a deal?
You want to make a deal, Sylus? What if I don't want to escape? What if I don't want to go and I don't want to go back? What are we going to do then? What are we going to do then? Glaring at him, I drink the wine to taunt him. Onychina's modus operandi is buying and selling by force. Too bad I'm not interested. The ice-cold liquid slides down my throat and soon I feel a burning pain in my stomach. The wine is stronger than I thought. Why would you... Girl... Wait, is it because she's hungry? Like, is it because we were starved? Because honestly, like, why would you drink the wine? You could do something else. You could throw it at him. Throw it down on his dining table. Like, what the heck? Or maybe you just... maybe I would be that angry. No, but real talk. Real talk. If it were me, I would be like super angry and I'd be like, yeah, no, like, how dare you? How dare you do this to me? Because I'd be like really angry. But moving on. I still can't help but chug one glass after another, hungry and thirsty. It's as if I'm trying to numb myself with the sensation.
As long as you have desires, there will always be deals to make.
And what's your desire, Sylus? What is your desire? What do you want the most? With his crimson eye full of malice, Sylus flashes a hint of a smile. His tall figure blocks out some of the light, and I can see his right eye starting to glow red. See, I told you guys. It's like that. You look into his eyes, it feels like rubies on fire. Or like the ever-blooming roses. You know those kaleidoscopic roses? Imagine they keep blooming and blooming and blooming. Sort of something like that. I am a poet. I am an INFP. I am an idealist. Hence. I'm sorry, it has nothing to do with any of that. This means he's using some kind of power. Then I'd be in a daze and experience auditory hallucinations.
So many days have come and gone. You should know your own desires by now.
Confusion and restlessness, this insatiable emptiness. It's a black hole trying to swallow everything.
Only I can give you what you want.
And what exactly is that?
And you will agree to my terms.
No, if it were me, I'd be like, try me. Really? Why don't you try me? Try me. And see what I agree to. I can't allow myself to be controlled by this person again. I force myself to stand up, spurred on the alcohol I drank. What terms? You just want me to resonate with you. You know what? Fine, I'll accept this deal. I resonate with you, and you give me the ether core from Onykinus' auction. As I say this, I grab Sylus' hand. His fingers are long, and his palm is cold. Even touching his hand faintly brings forth a sense of dread.
Release me. You can't do that just yet.
Release you? Too late for that, Sylus. It's too late. Don't move. I look up at him, trying to use my remaining sobriety to find a hint of emotion. Anything on his face. For a moment, a complex, incomprehensible struggle appears in his gaze. What could be the source of that? Where does the power in his right eye come from? Why does it feel so familiar to me? Is it related to the ether core? Time passes over ever so slowly, and just like these past few days, nothing happens. Why is it? Murmuring to myself, I refuse to give up. I grab his hand and hold it like I'm squeezing a pump. The invisible pressure becomes stronger and stronger. The influence of alcohol gradually subsides, and I realize I made a very dangerous move. Ah! Oh, that was weird. I awkwardly straighten my posture, quietly try to pull back my hand. Yet he grips it more tightly.
Maybe I've been too nice to you.
Or maybe you've not been nice enough. My fingers were firmly clasped. I couldn't move them at all. You! Let go! Even if you keep holding on to me like this, I can't resonate with you. It's not I can just do it on a whim.
After all that arrogance, it seems like you can't even control your own evil.
Shut up. dude. That's what I would say if it were me. This is not me. At the very least, it doesn't want to be activated in front of you. Sal stares at our interlocked hands blankly for a long time. And finally, he slowly lets go. I mean, maybe that was kind of romantic, you know. I'll give it that. I rub my wrists as I take a few steps back. My breathing and heartbeat gradually return to normal. We were at a standstill. Then, with a thoughtful expression, he leans back in his chair and looks at me.
Just as I thought. You're too weak.
Where does he get all this confidence from to make such a conclusion? Is everyone in the N109 zone weird? Sylus pinches the area between his brow, then wraps his knuckles on the table.
Eat as much as you want.
He says those words like he's giving out an order that won't be questioned. What are you? The word insane is on the tip of my tongue, but I force myself to stop talking. I turn to look at the long, seemingly endless table behind me. It's filled with countless exquisite dishes, the lavishness almost dizzying.
I'll give you 10 minutes. After you're done, come find me outside the base's entrance. You better hope our deal is successful. Otherwise, consider this your last meal.
Yeah, right. Okay. Real talk, I was not expecting him to be like, who is that? Real talk, I was not expecting him to be that rude. I was like, okay, he's gonna be a little rude and a little arrogant, but not so much. Turns out he is. Would I like that in real life? No. Do I like that in the story? The bird is on the fence. Mephisto is on the fence with this. See, I really like him. There's no doubt about that. But I would not tolerate that much of arrogance. I'd be like, say that again and see what I'll do. I'd be like that. Real talk. I'd be like that. No cap. Somebody messaged me. Let's see who that is. Unknown. Do you need a reminder? It's been 15 minutes. Boy, shut up. Ona Kindness's leader can text? You're not already regretting it, is it? Am I right? Also sends out common messages. No, this is nice. Or did you think I really have that much patience to spare? Your vault won't have any more. Should have known it was you. Are you? This rate you'll run out of space in your... I should have known it was you. Okay, aren't you worried about the curse? I should have known it was you. To be honest, I don't want the MC to like talk dumb stuff. And have a proper rest. I can do a thorough inspection on the gem. This is funny. That was cute. That was undoubtedly cute for some reason, like, hello. Oh, wait, what do we have here? I did not see this. Hottest girl, is it drifter, deal? Okay, I have no idea what I saw. Luke and Kieran. There's no Zane here. There is no, who's that? No, Xavier. There's no Xavier here. It's just Silas without his picture. And Luke and Kieran. Cool. You know what? I'm literally over my mark. So I will stop the video here. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. It was great. I had fun. I really had fun. I'll catch you guys again in the next video. Until then, goodbye. This is Nori signing off.